Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. How's it going? Okay. Oh, shit. Every time I'm like, man, I really should start up TikTok, huh? Oopsie. And I always forget about poor TikTok. It's like, what's on my floor? It's just my cat. Gaming. We're playing something that I don't think is on others. Is others a game or is it just okay? Right. Live. Oh, I'm live on TikTok. Okay. Here we go. Oh shit. I hate the TikTok chat. It's kind of weird. let me get my phone ready. I don't know if they fixed the live chat on TikTok where you can actually, like, messages actually can come through finally. Before, oh, that's you can only see. Oh! Why is it so loud every time? It's not even popping up on the screen, which is like super annoying. Okay, that works. Doesn't have graphic settings. Properties. Specific window. Does it not like this game? Let's get out of it and then restart. Looks like I'm gonna have to do display capture. Fuck, I don't have it on. TikTok. I apologize. I don't have TikTok set up for my display chat, so that's unfortunate. Sorry, TikTok. Yeah, okay, so it's not, game capture is not working for this game for some reason. Oh, okay, so apparently this game cannot be caught on game capture because it's made by a different program? That's weird. Congratulations, you're the new chief debt collector. Uh-oh. Of our beloved City Hall, your duty reached your daily goals by collecting enough money from our debtor. Uh-oh. I don't want to be a debt collector, man. I like the music, though. The music's pretty good. Choose 3 debtors to collect their taxes. The total amount of their debts must be more than what you need for today. Daily goal is... Okay. All employees are being paid less than minimum wage. I'm a City Hall employee. Am I speaking to the owner? I need you to do some explaining about your employees and your debts. I don't know anything about debts, and if there's something wrong with their documents, call them, not me. I have nothing to do with that. Oh, what? Convince your debtors to pay. You have 2 attempts per call. Try to make them pay in a calm but highly persuasive manner. Be subtle, but we... Oh my god, okay. These people's labor. Everyone loves to play human rights defender, but when the product gets expensive, everyone complains. Oh no, if you're making so much profit, I think you won't have a problem paying what you owe the city hall. It's the rules of the game. I didn't make them, but I have to follow them. +2, expired license, confidential info. These two options grant you a bonus when the license is expired, or we have a buff. Guess we'll do buff. Bluff. You know the secret here. There's one that can put you in big trouble, but if you settle your debts, nothing bad will happen. My company has a wonderful. None of the children are complaining. The work is fun. What nonsense is this? What kind of monster are you? The world has become so boring. Nobody has a sense of humor anymore. Your money is waiting. Send one of your goons, whatever. Okay. Hi, Neil. How are you? How was your weekend? Manage your team tax collectors will be available only after you convert the debtor into a payer. This work when you have company with that place. It's a bad arm sword for chopping wood. Ah. Yeah, I think that would do it. Man, I didn't do anything this weekend. You know what? I cleaned up my office a tad bit and moved stuff around. That was about it. Oh, here as well. You use these groups if you fail to convince the okay, so these are. Wait, what? What? And I searched all over for a CPU in stock. So, I was like really hesitant to get it. Okay, so so the only reason I know about B&H is because of PC Part Picker. And I would think they would like, they're like the only place that has it in stock for like the same, for like the right price. Hell, Amazon now says they have it in stocks for $600. I'm like, I don't think so. No, thank you. I'll pay my $550 and be done with it. Yeah, I love how, because Newegg had it in stock. I know it was in stock because when I bought it, it said it was in stock, and then it was like, oh, it pushed it to back order. But what's funny is that my is it AIO? You know, the CPU cooler. The one I was getting is the white. It's a white. It's a really nice one, and it's pricey, but I was like, it matches my aesthetic I'm going for, and so that was on back order. But like right when I bought it, it was in back order, and then they had stock after that, and it's gonna be here, I think, Wednesday. Like literally everything is probably gonna be here Wednesday, and I'm so excited. So excited. I even got a new monitor. I spent too much money though. That's okay. I don't think it was it's more like an extra $100 for it to look how I want it to. It's still not gonna look at like how I want it to because my graphics card is black and everything else that goes with it is like white, but whatever, it's fine. The higher the dose stress level, the less time you have to make. You know what I don't think I know most of my parts will be here Wednesday, but I don't think my motherboard, RAM, and that stuff will be here until after that. No, I'm not that dedicated to the aesthetic. And plus, I'm waiting. I'm gonna buy a new graphics card once either AMD comes out with their new line or if the NVIDIA ones aren't melting everything. The higher the dose, okay, I'm not paying attention. I was given this key by the devs, and so I wanted to definitely play this game, but I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm collecting debts. You have 3 calls per day to achieve your goal. Good luck. Good afternoon. This is you is me. Okay. Good afternoon. This is City Hall. We need to talk about some discrepancies in your financial records. What's a year? Oh shit! It's timed? There's evidence of tampering. Okay. This is a good time we're having oh my god, it's timed. Oh. The delay in payment has generated huge interest. Do you take a look at the current amount? Interesting, I didn't even have money for this installment. There's a special promo going on. Pay the original amount, get rid of the interest today. You can use it. Deal, collectors available. Virtual life. Yeah, I don't like this. I fucked up. I missed one call. I didn't get the money. Oh, it's you. Hi, I'm a bit busy right now, but I hope you managed to handle the work. Related to money. You might feel bad about going after these people, but know that usually only bad guys end up in this situation. Okay, that's not true, but okay, whatever, man. And if by any chance you feel like being benevolent to someone for some reason, as long as you hit your daily goal, I like to play. And keep in mind that workers don't rate. It's automatically fired. Okay, let's take a good look at the results. Yeah, for now, because I didn't realize I was on a timer for the call. Why is she talking like that? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Valerie. This is HR. Here we'll be procuring your team for the next day. More finance resources, sector available, investment people. Don't worry, people are used to turning a blind eye to whatever happens over here. And HR? Blind eye? What's happening? Now let's see. Collections department. You guys really like to hire those thugs, right? Hi, don't worry, I won't judge you. Nice to see you again. Whatever, I don't got up to 11 bars this weekend now. Just move further and see what. Yeah, you're doing great. I wasn't even on Twitch much this weekend. But yeah, no, I mean, I will say it's pretty easy to get your first 50 follows. I feel like it's going past that usually sucks. And the collaboration with famed circuits and motivational speaker offers the coach is actually an insurance agent boosting policy value that has plain backfired when winning. Coming up next, Gasoline Gomez was visited by a ghost of Julia Child. Said she was visited by the ghost of the legendary cook who gave him a secret recipe for the perfect ratatouille. While Gaston Stitch is a hit, the sharing of his profit from the recipe has been a subject dispute among Childs. He just dreamt it. What the fuck? Yes, Julia Childs came to me in my dream, and now I can cook. Okay. 20,000. We're taking these big ones. I don't know. First case doesn't have anything, okay? There's been evidence of them falsifying income filing. Ooh, okay. That's not good. Next day of fun, yeah. Hi, I work at City Hall and we're contacting you because we need some debts to your account. This is outrageous. I asked for random money like this. You want to see me close my doors? I'll pay when I have the money. I'll talk to you, bro. Oh. I don't know the date. I think that's the problem. I'm gonna threaten the shit out of you, bitch. Give me the money. Oh no. That's not good. Go get the money, man. Go get the money. I sent my pacifist group to go deal with that. Because we need to arrange your... Hi, Junior! Hey, don't touch that. Sorry, kids. Right, call me tomorrow when I'm free. Sorry. Ah! Is that random? I don't like that. Oh, thank God. Okay. Your license is irregular, coupled with the debt, is practically asking for a visit from an inspector. So what? Next month you'll be showing up regardless when it doesn't end. People pay your taxes, man. Just pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Okay. Thanks for your cooperation. This is City Hall. We should address the lingering debts tied to your business. Please, friend, I'm just a humble worker. I can't take any more of these random taxes. Yeah. Not gonna lie, your situation is convoluted. You're under heavy suspicion of unemployment insurance fraud. I have no idea what you're talking about, but let's just say if I wanted to squash the issue, what can I do? Get the money ready and cash. Yeah, get it in cash. Specifically in cash. How about I pick it up? You sound like a loan shark there. Okay, you can let us. It's the government, man. Damn, you're back. I made a bet with HR that they had picked a weak one, but I guess I lost. Only if you come back for a second day. Come on, let's talk. Good collector knows that money isn't the only thing that matters. This is City Hall. This is their local government. You need to read the room. Your position requires flexibility. Tomorrow morning, I'll leave something on your desk. See it as a sign of my trust in you. Prove that you're... It's a shave. Yeah, he needs to trim up that mustache a bit. I only recovered 42. Oh, because I beat the shit off. I see you again. Elevator's making a weird noise today. Okay, cool. Okay. Later at night. Apartment registers. Yeah. Oh, I didn't read that. Next on Radio City News, DVD Apocalypse, our VHS rental stores doomed. What year are we in? We're in the 90s, right? Larry, a local film critic, predicts the end of VHS rental stores with the rise of DVDs. And little did they know that DVDs will slowly be going away too. The rewind era is coming to an end. VHS fans are in denial, but DVD sales have skyrocketed among movie lovers. After this, we have a pacifist stumbling upon the underground competitive eating contest and becoming its champion. What the fuck? While investigating a suspicious venue downtown, the pacifists discovered a hidden chamber holding illegal all-you-can-eat competitions. They're illegal? Initially intending to shut it down, the pacifist was convinced to participate and ended up taking home the title of Ultimate Gobbler. Okay. Do one more. One more day, then we'll probably switch games. This game is fun. It reminds me of Papers, Please. If you don't know what that game is, you're like scanning passports to like, you know, make sure people didn't get into your country illegally, stuff like that. It reminds me of that. They're fun games. Do the burger shop. Our investigator shows that they do not perform background checks on anyone. I mean, depends what's in the background, I guess. Oh shit, I meant to look at them all and I forgot. This one I know at least. Don't use talk this shit. Fuck. Horace, any issues we have out there? I'm on bluff. Some colleagues of yours might have made it understood that your stock is, well, unconventional. Is that right? That wasn't supposed to leak. How did you get that information? Good confessions. Bluffing, but the shot was accelerated.
Appleboyกับซีวี
นี่ลูกเอ
No confidential informant. We're gonna have to. What do you mean there's more? Why do you set a limit how much I can earn, not how much I can charge? We're just gonna say this. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Okay. Threat. We're gonna threaten. Thank God. I don't want to scare you, but did you see what they did to the mechanic in your neighborhood? Who also lives in debt? Yeah, did you see what happened? I remember they slashed his tires and broke his car windows. Was that you? Sir, I work for the local government. That is illegal. I'm just saying that you never know when you might need the city hall's help, so it's better to stay up to date with us. Better give you the money right away. Send your thugs here. Don't think your bosses are sus. Maybe a little bit. Rumors hear from employees allegedly under the influence while on duty.
Bippity bop, switchity swiddle toes ship.
EPD bot. Okay, sorry, in the middle of the day. Does everyone have an expired license? We have an undercover agent in your establishment. If I were you, I'd be real careful with my next moves. What the hell? I can't believe this. Can't we discuss arrangement of some kind? Just reach into your pockets and pay back what you owe. To pack it up. Peace, dude. You'll get what you want, like government dogs always do. Dude. We're pretty... one of our employees will drop by. Okay. We got 3 out of 3 for that one. Might have noticed your work had gotten a little bit more demanding today, but it was literally the easiest thing. Just work efficiently and intelligently. Sometimes this means you can turn a blind eye to get something better tomorrow. Show me if you've gotten good vision and you will create a future. Yeah, don't start a business. Mayor's favor. So our boss is the mayor. Our boss. We are putting together a happy office so we can count on you. Great, that's gonna be awesome. Oh, what is this? Can I not buy this? Whatever. Okay. Very expensive. Oh, did they have like a comma? I didn't see that. I thought it was a... I didn't see the comma. Broadband cause speed addiction. The user claim suggests that broadband could cause speed... Claim suggests that broadband could cause speed addiction, making people impatient with anything that's more than a nanosecond. That is true, because right now, waiting for my packages to get here, I am just like checking the tracking. I'm like, where is it? It's gonna be here Wednesday, but I gotta keep checking it just in case. Psychologist denies Dino, but the property of books like Patience for Dummies Ultra Fast Edition is on the rise. Stay tuned for what's next. MC Thunderbolt's rap album tops best-selling book list. Spot on your packages. Known for his complex and you know what's funny? I say funny, it kind of hurt my wallet a bit. I didn't realize, like, when I ordered all my parts to the PC, it hit me. I needed a new capture card, because how the hell am I supposed to... I have an old capture card that is one of Elgato's like older models, but I was like, crap, I have to get a new one. And then I was like, I gotta get cords. I have to get a new Ethernet cord for the, even though it has Wi-Fi. I mean, I obviously hardwire it. And then I was like, I'm getting a new monitor. I need a new monitor mount. Like I have a huge Amazon order also coming with my PC order of all just like the little stuff I need to just have my setup. Oh yeah, no, oh, and I didn't order my storage device on Newegg because I was doing the Digital Western or whatever it's called. Western Digital, yeah, it was backwards. Well, for some reason, the 2 terabyte on Newegg was on back order till October. So I was like, I just went on Amazon and I got one, and like it's gonna be here. And I was like, why is it on back order on Newegg? But I got the whatever PCI M.2 whatever. Yeah, it was like on back order, so I was like, well, shit. Okay, I'll just get it on Amazon since I can get it in a few days. I don't know why half the stuff on Newegg is on back order. I mean, obviously that's where everyone gets their PC stuff, but that was annoying. And I wanted Western Digital because it was a cheaper option, and I've used them before, and I know they are good, because the Samsung ones are like $50 to like almost $100 more for the same size. And I think I have a Samsung one. Yeah, I do. They've been getting hit hard. Also, Newegg, anything you get, it looks like it's been open before it possibly get a... Oh. Do not tell me that. Do not tell me that, because I had a recent issue with AutoZone. So I drive a CX-5, Mazda CX-5. It's like a mid-range SUV. Like it's not, it's a kind of like a crossover, but like an SUV, whatever. It's fine. Well, the engine coils were going out. So I was like, okay, I'll replace those. So I ordered the engine coils from AutoZone, and I looked at one of them and I was like, why is there grease on it? And I was like, and why is the part like the actual Mazda part and not the aftermarket part I ordered? But I was like, you know what, whatever. And I put it on, it didn't work. I was like, okay. They sent me a fucking return. Someone had returned, but switched out the products to get their money back. And then AutoZone didn't even look at it. Did not even look at it. Because I had to sit on the phone and tell them, like, show them, like, hey, this is what I got. Like, they didn't even want to believe me. And it was, it was an experience. I was so mad because I thought there was something else wrong with my car, and there wasn't. It was just that. So I'm not very, so if Newegg sends me a product that has been used, I'm gonna be pissed. They were bad and never tested. Ugh, I will have a hard. I will not be happy. The game crashed. They thought it crashed. I guess not. We got a note. A request for cooperation. Your boss humiliates and robs the workers of our town. We need your help to stop it. On the back, you'll find the address of your family members. They'll be safe if you don't snitch. Join us. Let's make a city a better place. Oh, shit. They found me, man. It's 1999. Okay. Boss is a loan shark. Sir, our boss is the mayor of this town. He can't possibly be. Okay, actually, I'm kind of done with this game. It's fun. It's fun, but I'm not in the mood to play that type of game over and over. Yeah, same day. It looks like it obviously has a little story to it. But I don't understand. It feels like it just gives out random numbers if, like, whenever you're bluffing to them or something like that, and I don't like that aspect because I'm like, okay, it's a dice roll if I'm gonna win or not. I don't like that. What do I play now? Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, I felt like it is a little weird. So, do I play Final Fantasy? No. Okay, I bought this game the other day. I had gotten an email from it. Let me... Called Vampire Therapist. I had gotten a bunch of emails to play this game. So many emails, and I was like, I don't know, but then I just like ended up buying it. I was like, I'll try it out. It doesn't sound too loud. Okay. Yes. Usually whenever I look over and look at my like what it says desktop audio and see where it sits at, that's how I can tell if it's too loud or not. But I don't want to like open the game or like get into the game and then it just blare in my ears. Everybody there's a text of war, abuse, sexual oppression, suicidal intentions. Okay, trigger warnings. Something about...
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
What? Voice acting?
Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror. I got lucky, though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation. What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and we're a therapist.
As the world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw. But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. fella named Andromachos.
He
Supposed
found
to
the
be
chat
3,000
rooms.
years old. He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers. I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been looking, and now it's time to give back. Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
Dracula. Okay. Okay. Did not expect him to have a Western accent or be a cowboy. It's fine. It's 2024.
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Streeb?
Man still is in his cowboy
sure is
garb.
A lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here. Wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Better watch myself.
You're a vampire too.
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
That hurt.
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
The cowboy look is total sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
I hope we will all get a bit sweaty.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
Don't worry, my Liebling. We make each other warm.
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Maxi Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
What?
No, you are the naughty one.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
I don't know what's.
I'm looking for Andromachos.
You mean the club owner? Ja, that is why we are here.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end of the night.
Well, what happens
I
there?
hear a bird outside. It's like screeching.
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
What did I? Okay.
Well, what's so special about this club?
Immernacht is the greatest
I
club
hear
aller
something
Zeiten. The owner makes
Or
sure
is it-
everyone has a good time.
in the game?
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever. You are free to do and be whatever you like, as long as you are harming no one.
And I hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
Shh, Maxi, he is old enough to be your grandfather.
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple 100 years old.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
I can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
What is?
Oh, here are them kind of vampires.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
How has our character been alive for several hundred years and has just seemed so naive?
Although we have to get past the bouncer first. If we do not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. I can feel it. It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of. There's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do or die showdown. And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine. I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there. I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though.
I like the sound in my ear because it's, you know, you hear him talk, but then you also hear like it repeating itself, but kind of at a distance. And it does actually sound like he's talking in your, it sounds weird. with headphones. I like it, but it's just kind of funny.
Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Imenacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Private property. Do not read. Reward if found. Cowboy bloodsucker at vmail.com. Cowboy bloodsucker. I found this old notebook and I figured I'd take it with me to Europe. I figured it'd help. I feel like I have to read this in his like accent. I'll separate it into sections so I can jump to right quick. Okay. Cognitive disorder. Funny ways we think. Sometimes it seems black and white, and when I lose focus, if I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I had better not show up at all. The fate of the Wild West is hanging on this gunfight. Okay. A lot of bloodsuckers have a habit of either feeling responsible or sole control of feeling completely hopeless. Things is usually neither is true. Feeling hopeless doesn't. That's sleuthing. What? With my dark powers, vampires shall dominate the mortal world. If a mortal discovers our secret, it's entirely my responsibility. Okay, so saloon thinking, I think, is to deal with. I can't deal with the bureaucracy. I can't say of international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in the U.S. forever. Why does he have to travel with this coffin? Like, are you just gonna just ship it? We call her awful names. I'm a failure. I'm unlikable. It's like burning ourselves branding every time we look at ourselves. We keep seeing those names happen. I'm missing that shot. I'm good. I don't. Oh, wait. Let's not go too far. Hot branding.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's a nightclub, not a high noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
Reinhardt, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Oh my god.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him. Excuse me, friend. I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts.
Oh, God. This man looks scary.
I'm here to see Andrew.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
Cowboy, what about us?
Come on,
yeah,
man.
Sure, they're friends of mine.
Have fun, mate.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends now.
Dang, awful loud in here.
I like the background art.
Come on, my liver, dance with us!
Oh, there's some music. It's loud now.
Well, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later.
Like we're in a club.
Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this. I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is.
Turn it down a bit.
But pardon me, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just keep it like it is, because it seems like the club part is the only part where it's like super loud.
Well, look at you. We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s. What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
I never drink Red Bull. I'm actually looking for the owner.
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Walls, huh? I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
I don't know. Whatever, we'll do high.
She's branding herself a know-nothing. What I call that again? Well, hold on. What'd you just say?
I said I don't know any Sam Walls. I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
Okay, so she called herself a know-nothing, and so hot branding is where you call when someone calls themselves names, you have to kind of like.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are. Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some vampires outside.
You met some gods, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience.
I thought they were vampires.
He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert?
You met him already. Bert, shuffle on over here. This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
They're vampire wannabes. They're fakes.
Have fun, mate.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, the curtains.
Howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
Yes, I know who you are, Samuel Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin. The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
I can help
I've
myself.
been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Yeah.
We all need help, Samuel.
Oh, hello.
I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless. Please, sit down. What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages.
The voice acting is actually really good. Like, it's goofy. It's really goofy, and I think that's what they're going for. And it feels good. I like it. What absolutely.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
Yeah, like, it's not cheesy. It's I think they're going for the, like, silly, goofy cowboy guy. Like, I get what they're going for with him. And, like, even the goth vampire, or non-vampires, they were funny, too. Like, they're doing a really good job voice acting.
I think you're going to be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
Whoever did the voice direction for the voiceover and, like, the voice actors did really good, too. I think they're called, like, the voice director or something like that. I can't remember.
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
And ancient vampire here, like, you can hear, like, the vampire, like, you know, tone in his voice, like stereotypical vampire voice, but like it's done really well.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
Oh yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better. After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Can you explain some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though.
Yeah.
See,
they did it really.
To assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something.
The voice acting and voice direction in this game is already better than Star Wars Outlaws. And the voicing... You know what? I won't even say it's so direct. Like, Star Wars Outlaws, like, I can hear what they're trying to convey in their voice, but whoever animated the characters did not match it at all, and it looked off. It looks weird. So it's like,
and when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Cognitive whoozy what now?
Whoozy what?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
Do we have to explain this to this guy? Because he's going to be like, what the fuck?
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do-or-die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marcus was a bedroom name.
What?
You mean you and the emperor were...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
What? What?
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon mind. I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Like, my problem with the main character is they made her seem... She was annoying to me. Like, and it wasn't her voice acting, it was the dialogue choices that they gave her, and I didn't like how cocky she tried to act, and everyone was like, you were so stupid. Like, literally every character she ran into and she would say something smart to, they would just look at her like, you're just an idiot. What is your problem? And I don't know, I just didn't like her because she just kept doing that and it never worked, and it's like, stop. You've been a thief your whole life. Like, you think you would, understand that your cute little innocent act isn't working. I don't know, it drove me nuts.
Nosferatu thinking?
It means you are thinking in black and white.
But I will say that, I don't know, I felt very validated in my opinion about that game when when that game came out, everyone else had the same opinion. Like, it really sucks that the stealth in that game is one of the worst aspects of that game. The stealth is so bad. And you have to do it so much. Funny. Oh, speaking of Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure... I don't know if the Ubisoft creator people actually, look at the streams, because there's so many people a part of it. Yeah, that was everyone to watch TV do yourself the best after all. Yeah.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion.
I don't
One is
understand.
Not flatly weak or strong, good
What
or
team?
evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful.
Like, I don't understand how. I don't know what team made Star Wars Outlaws, but all I can say is Assassin's Creed is a great stealth game. Like, Splinter Cell is one of their older games, right? They know how to do stealth. What happens? I don't know. I'm very curious to see what the new Assassin's Creed game is going to be like. I'm very, because I have seen videos and the movement looks a bit choppy, but we'll see.
Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
I wish this would like auto read.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm sure there's like a thing
getting
for
shot
it.
still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
Settings. And they know how to do firefights with Splinter Cell, but it's almost like they were back and rebuilt their action system. Yeah, I don't know.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu
I heard the
thinking.
main story also in Outlaws. I forgot the name for a second. Was like which honestly, like Ubisoft making a story kind of fits.
I will give you a series of statements, and one of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die. Death eventually comes for us all. Mortals will always fear our kind. Did you miss my Nosferatu thinking? If I do, death eventually, mortals will all...
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not.
That one was really easy. But the reason I bring up Splinter Cell all the time is because that was one game I played on Xbox, like original Xbox. I loved it so much. Like, I loved Splinter Cell. And I'm just like, they haven't done anything with that IP. Like, please make more. Do something.
Always is such a terminal word, is it not? Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard. Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard, but that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term, however, which is labeling. You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill.
The last one. Man, they canceled a project, and it was their Phoenix Rising or something game, and it was like a cutesy little, like, had to do with, like, you know, the Greek gods and stuff like that. That game was surprisingly fun. I had fun playing it. I played it, I remember, because I streamed it, and I was like, this game is kind of fun. Yeah, no, they're like, oh, you guys like that game? It's gone. Because they were working on it, and then they're like, you like that? Well, guess what? We're not going to work on it anymore.
For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin. But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had. See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements. I am so old, I am ancient. Call me whatever you like, but don't call me... How shall I describe myself? Yes. I am a mass murderer.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets. Yeah, we vampires tend to do a lot of killing, but reducing ourselves to killers ain't doing us any favors.
Honestly, yeah. I enjoyed the Viking one, whatever it's called, of the Assassin's Creed game. It was a lot of fun. Too big though. There's a point where a game is too open world, man, and it's just too much. Like, that game became such a chore that I just, like, I don't want to. I wasn't even close to the end. I wasn't even near it, but it was like massive. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna beat this. And I don't get why Ubisoft always thought they had to make their maps bigger every single time they released a new game. Like, you know, like, sometimes we want a linear gameplay. Yeah.
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled myself.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless.
Oh, hello, Jax. How are you? I just realized, well, I say I just realized, I realized this weekend. When Dragon Age Veilguard comes out, I will have my new PC, and I'll be able to stream it. And it will be at full, maxed out quality of graphics. It is going to be so pretty. I am so... Well, I don't know if that game's per se going to be as pretty, but I'm so excited. Like, new games coming out this fall, I'm going to play... I get to play them at the best settings. Because normally, if I'm streaming, I have to turn down the settings a bit. Because I have YouTube and Twitch going. So... And don't even get me started on TikTok. TikTok, like, sucks up all my resources, so that's hard to stream with.
It's saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
But, to do Spooktober, so I wasn't gonna get it up and running until November. So, I'll be playing, like, horror games all October, but obviously there are gonna be days like Assassin's Creed, their version of Japan is coming out, so I'll play that for a few days. The 31st, I will be playing Dragon Age. As much as I want to play horror games on the 31st, I'm deep diving into that game. I'm going into it. I'm so excited.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and
I know there's more games coming out. I just don't... those are the only two I can think of right now.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
New subscriber? Was it you, Jax, who subscribed? I can't... Is there, like, I don't really, on YouTube, is there a way to, like, pop up, like, if there's a new subscriber, or is it, because I don't like doing it on Twitch, like, it's like, oh, you have a new follower. I kind of got to the point where I just kind of, like, you know, some people don't want their name called out, so I just kind of, like, tuck it away, and, like, thank you, you know, don't acknowledge it, but, you know, some people don't want it acknowledged, but I don't know, like, how to set up alerts for YouTube.
You live forever, my friend. There is no rush.
Also, with my AMD chip purchase, I get Warhammer. I get a Space Marines 2 code. And I'm just like, I didn't buy the game. I didn't have to because I was given a key for it. But I was just like, does, but only if they share their scribes. It has the settings for YouTube alerts. You just have to type. Oh, okay. Then I just got to deal with that. I'll add that to my to-do list of, because I've been meaning to change my OBS to where the copyrighted music I stream in the beginning won't save to the VODs, but I keep putting it back, and I just haven't done anything with it.
What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy. Rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all. But we create this illusion that stops us from attempting to change our perceived situations.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang, and maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel. I am indeed very powerful, but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos. Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative. Listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever. I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again. You didn't. The sun will eventually. My kitty cat. It was just an example.
Samuel. It was correct. I wasn't sure. Welcome back.
I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat
Pharaoh? What? Mummified?
I went into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Oh, dang. Don't let me get on your bad side.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand took you merely 2 centuries.
What well-adjusted vampires, man.
Oh, come on. You're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
A labeling.
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges.
I just used the emotes.
One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
Huh. I ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If you don't want like your art or some kind of video you make stolen, like if you spend a lot of time, it is always best to add some form of watermark.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify. I will begin. If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
What he's saying is he's gonna have to clean up their shit.
Well, that ain't right. He's acting powerless.
If I invite over my vampire friends...
Well, there's a control fallacy, sir.
Oopsie.
You're acting like you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
Bat guano all over the
or
place.
Express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel. Let me try another.
You can also turn off when you upload delay for posted, so I leave on. Yeah. So, like, I'll use Twitch as an example. Twitch just actually did a thing where creators can opt in to let people actually, like, post their content, like their clips and their streams, and, like, repost it to, like, their account. And you have to opt in for that. You can't, like, just, you can say no also. But yeah, if it's art, like hand-drawn art, that it's best to add a watermark to it. But videos and stuff like that, I guess depending on the situation, I mean, no one wants to repost it, whatever, do it, it's fine.
I am Andromachos, the ancient darkness, the scourge.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another then. If my club's revenues do not significantly increase,
That there's gotta be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living on the street.
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking interest means that money is not really an object to me anyway.
When you have to, like, make a new account, though, because they would assume you're dead. Unless you just, like, oh, someone inherited this bank account, and it just keeps compiling 3,000 years of interest.
Samuel, now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed. I would very much like to teach you my ways, but I must demand something of you first.
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself. I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment to your own mental health.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy. I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Samuel,
says
we all need
everyone who
to
needs
live in this
therapy.
world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them. You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this, old cowpoke.
I think our little cowboy here has, like, big golden retriever energy.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel. But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance, drink your fill.
Okay then.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
All right then, Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Hey, Andromachos.
Just call me Andy.
Oh.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh, curtains.
Dang, look at all them mortals, sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty, but there ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on a dance floor. Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again. How'd it go, cowboy?
You know what? How is Clint Eastwood still alive? That man is 94 years old. Did not know he was still alive.
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I'd better get used to things around here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you've...
Fine meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow talk. I'm his blood partner.
Oh!
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
You got good, clean living.
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar.
I remember
found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
I remember watching his reality TV show with his wife and kids. His wife at the time. They were insane. He wasn't really on the show that much, but when he was on the show, he looked dead. He wasn't very... He didn't have much, like, life in those eyes. I'll say that much. But no, his wife at the time was, like, batshit insane.
Dang.
The show was
Must have been a
weird.
sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain. We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula. But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look.
Oh!
It's the sexy old guy again.
I like the goth couple.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get lucky.
It explains
Actually,
why.
You will definitely get lucky.
It explains why they were so desperate to get inside, and they were like, hey, can we come with you?
Well, pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by uns.
I ain't buying you a drink. I think I'd be insulting your economic status.
Mein Lieber, don't worry about us. We just like to feel special. We have lucrative jobs in IT.
They would work in IT.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you can help me. See, my printer died again. Getting real tired of these.
Please, we are here to party.
I bet they look so normal too when they go into work. Like all the eye makeup's gone, everything, no piercings. They're just like completely normal.
But get a laser printer.
Well, thanks for the tip. That ink seems to be more valuable than blood. I ain't buying you a drink. You ain't exactly my type.
Oh, we don't want to marry you. We just want to have fun with
You kids are too much. I ain't buying you a drink. All I got are good old-fashioned dollars.
I like American money. All we have on our money are buildings. You have housed the sexy old men.
George Washington?
All right, I'll buy it. Which of them old men are sexy?
I like Hamilton. His posture is just so powerful.
There is a dollar coin that has Eisenhower's face on it.
Oh, you are right. Eisenhower is, how do you Americans say, a snack?
I get it. You like older men. I ain't buying you a drink. This.
Are you making a joke?
It's okay. He's just trying to be protective. Aren't you, Opa?
You know, I think the drinks here ain't strong enough for you two. Well, these kids just ain't gonna leave me alone.
Why did we go through all that dialogue for us just to buy them a drink?
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Dang.
Asshole.
Really? Ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
Only as long as there's consent. We like to create a safe environment here. Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxie here back to the kink room?
No.
Wait, kink room?
Mm-hmm. You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
I'm from Missouri, but point taken.
He's from Missouri.
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do.
I don't know what's shocking.
Just have fun.
He's a
and drink
fake
your
cowboy
I'm
from
sure I've
Missouri.
seen plenty of you.
Or there's a king.
Maxie, Reinhard, this is one of our special customers.
Ach so, ein Vampir. I'm thinking we are all getting lucky then.
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then.
I knew a man who wore this much leather couldn't be boring.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the document and I will sign myself up for it.
I really ain't in Missouri no more. Look, I'm more into biting.
Oh, your teeth look perfect. Are you going to bite me with those?
This is such an awkward. encounter, but I can't just. The Goth's voice acting is they're perfect.
Who's going first?
Oh, me.
Well, step right on up.
Oh.
Oh, das hat sich gut angefühlt.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn?
Sure thing. Come on over.
Oh, Reinhardt, the hot old vampire wore me out.
Me too, Maxi. I feel as though I have set up a mail server.
Reinhardt, mein Sucke Fledermaus. Ich bin so müde, sexy
What does that say? What did she say?
I will get us a taxicab, Liebchen. Und du, cowboy? Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah, sure thing, fella. You can help me with my new laser printer. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye. I locked up my coffin over at the storage center.
Storage center? Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist. You must...
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I should get a good day's sleep.
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Well, dang. This is mighty plush.
Oh, this is
Guess
nice.
It's one of them smart coffins.
Smart. I didn't know what to expect when they said kink room, but it just turns out it's just people who want to get bit by vampires.
Let's see what's on TV. Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally get some representation.
Right? Okay, is this Nosferatu? Aw, they were gonna
Not sure I
repeat.
should stay up watching movies, though. Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
Samuel, good evening. I hope you slept well.
Like the dead, as they say.
Well, what a day. I made it to Annie's Club and the folks are really nice here. A couple of goths are really friendly. They've gotten a darn tootin' bartender and even a friendly greeter. He didn't talk much, but I can tell he's an introspective short. That's how he would read this. Now, Andy, that's one hell of a vampire. He's just got his presence. You can tell he's 3,000 and that's a freaky, and that is freaky as heck. But he makes you feel at home, but naked. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, and I went to a kink room. Yeah, Paul's kink room. My big brother would have gotten a kick out of that one. I ain't gonna write about it here. I should get some sleep. I don't know what the clients say. Okay, so clients is for when I actually start taking clients. Okay.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but I've already sent them on their way.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still pretty full from last night. Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Well, gosh, if I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
Why are you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We're gonna get started now?
If you like.
Why not? I'm eager to get going. Let loose, Doc.
Very well. Let's start with the first question any therapist asks then. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like. Being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. It ain't no way to live.
I wish it would auto.
When I see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
And why is that up to you?
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers. I've got to make them see their potential. That's what I'm here for. I know it.
Hold on. check something.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
I'm gonna take a break really quick, just because I need to go check the mill. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I had to go check the mail really quick.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
Hello, where the oil at? How are you?
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is. When you say you are here
I bought a new
see the
shower
world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
head that I have to like replace. So that just came in. Wait, when you say you're here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting?
I'm doing some Nosferatu thinking, ain't I?
Remember, Samuel, that Nosferatu thinking comprises thoughts that are lacking in color and nuance. I will ask you once, when you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
Yeah.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something. Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your clients. You will do what you can do, and that is enough. But I am eager to learn how you develop this desire to help our kin find a different way of thinking.
I'm sorry, I got an update about my Amazon order. I want to make sure it's shipping. I got extra HDMI cords because I needed them. I got extra DisplayPort cables or whatever they're called. Extra pair of those. Like, I am... And the monitor I bought is like the one I have. It's an MSI. Yada, yada, yada. And it's slightly curved. So I got basically the same one, but a little bit better. And it's bigger. I think it's 1440p. That sounds right. But the thing about it is they don't have a mounting bracket on the back to like mount them with monitor arms, so I have to like buy a special bracket to put it on there so I can actually mount it. I've spent so much money this past few days.
Well, like I told you when I first V-mailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire.
And now I'm having to think of so I'll have both PCs running. Where am I gonna put this?
When I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed. It all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill? It's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
I'm going to stop you for a moment.
So many
Stupid,
challenges. I'm so excited though.
Nasty son of a bitch. Dumbest thing.
And what kind of pushed me over the edge is I'm getting travel points. like a shit ton of travel points from this purchase. So, because what I did was I put it all on my card, because if I put it on my card and I spend a certain amount of money, I get 80,000 Chase travel points. And then I just paid it off because don't want debt. But so I possibly can take a trip after
you are talking about
this
yourself?
huge ass purchase.
With respect, sir, I earned all them names. I killed women and children. Half of those towns out west are my doing. I didn't think of nobody but myself.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
Labeling.
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
I don't know if it's going to be like this year, but especially with those points racking up, I'll have enough points by the end of the year for like a good, like, have my hotel and flight paid for to go to, I don't know, Japan, maybe? Somewhere overseas? Somewhere in Europe? I don't know.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself?
I'm always like nervous though when I go like on trips because I have animals, and Rocky's fine. Rocky doesn't need anything special. It's Chewy that has me worried because he has to get fed canned food that has like a powder on top of it, and he has to get fed twice a day.
If you wish to be a guide to other vampires, you must start with compassion for them and for yourself.
And he's old, so I like worry about him.
So, now that you've gotten all that horrible name-calling out of the way, please tell me, how did you find your sense of purpose?
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West was ending, and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't judge me for it. They didn't even care that I was a vampire. They welcomed me like a friend, even shared their blood with me. They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd never noticed before. They taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being scared of them. I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
These must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died when I did, because their like just don't exist no more. Once my community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk and a think. I walked in nature for about 90 years, and just took in all the grace and beauty of my country. I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the Transcendentalists helped me.
Why?
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others? Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motivator. Truth statements are another cognitive distortion, something created by your own mind. Nature asks almost nothing of you. Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure. And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds. We procrastinate. And as you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
You got that right. Why do today what you could do next century?
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy from that which you find fulfilling?
Hold on, though. Ain't there some things we really should do?
Of course, there are things we must do. But nature herself tells us what they are. We invent the rest. Here, let me give you an exercise. Listen closely. See whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion. I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
Wait, what?
I should drink blood today. I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date. I should be wary of sexually transmitted diseases. Did you miss my should statement? Let's try. I should go to the vampire dentist.
What?
You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
Should.
I should drink blood today. I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a should statement. You've turned something you want to do into something you have to do.
That's right, Samuel.
Oh.
You know, I couldn't be more
I didn't know what
nature was clearly well spent.
They were talking about. I had zoned out for a second.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself. I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner. Samuel, even if it beats no longer, you have a good heart. I think you will be an excellent therapist.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
You are uncomfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel? Every time I say something positive, you find a way to negate it.
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing. I spent the next 90 walking in the woods. I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Auntie.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none of them were either. I understand your discomfort, Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But
well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion, one that mortal psychologists call disqualifying the positive.
Okay, a lot of people do this.
That the actions of your past are difficult to bear. But what we are here, I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise.
Okay.
See whether you can challenge. I am Andromachos, one of the most. Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things. I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people. The good I now do pales in comparison to the evil I have done.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff.
Well done, Samuel. I believe the recognition of this distortion will serve you well when you start to see
Whoa, tomorrow? I only just started learning these here cognitive distortion things.
Yeah, we just started today. What?
You needn't worry. I can sense your instincts and will help you.
But tomorrow?
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples. Would that be helpful to you?
Nah, I'm good.
I think I'm good.
All right, Samuel. You must be hungry now. I suggest you get the liter inside you.
How much is a liter?
He's American.
Just get enough to drink, Samuel. We will not be able to work if you are hungry or tired.
Gonna say he's American. He doesn't know what a liter is.
Please excuse me. I do have a date with Crimson tonight. I suspect I shall not return until nearly morning.
Oh, yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Yes, in peace.
Samuel, glad to see you are awake.
I think
Your
this
first
is
client
where
is on his way.
I'm actually gonna end today because I need to go and do my shower, fix it. Should be really easy. Really short stream. I knocked out some games I had to play, so that's fine. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be playing probably Crime Scene Cleaner. Part of me wants to go back to Fallout London, but then also part of me is like, it's been a while. Do I know what I'm doing if I go back into that game? But yeah, I'm gonna go. It has been fun. I kind of enjoyed the voice acting and stuff in Vampire Therapist. I think it's a really well made indie game. They did really well. It's fully voiced, which is crazy. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go. It has been fun. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think I'll be streaming Wednesday because Wednesday is when all my stuff comes in, and I have to sign. I have to sign for my freaking chip. So hopefully they decide to come to the door. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, guys.